Tracy here. Well, with my Defunkifying my craft room, the first thing I am going to do is my one cupboard that really I haven't been in for a long time. So this is the cupboard that I was talking about. This is the one that has all those cute little containers that I really don't even go in, where my bags are now just thrown in. There used to be a box there, but all my clear bags are just kind of thrown in there. My envelopes don't even need to be in there anymore because I'm going to start packaging stuff in a different area, not in my scrapbooking room. And then at the very bottom are my photos. I really don't even need to go in those, so they can either go at the very top where I don't need to reach them, or in the cupboard to my right where I don't even go in. So I'm going to start by taking everything out of there and seeing what I need and what can go. So to make it even less stressful on myself, I thought I would just even do one shelf at a time. So that way I feel like I'm accomplishing something. Plus, if I'm interrupted and I have to come back here, it's not as big of a mess as it really should be. So I took all those little containers out of the cupboard, and these are all the little chocolate boxes, and I'm thinking I might use them in this container here. Take all my ribbon out of here because this is always here, and I thought, oh, this might be a good place. That's an option if it'll fit in there. But anyway, I'm looking through here and I have some staplers and some fasteners, so I might keep those in the containers and put them elsewhere. All these little vellum hearts and that, this can go in another container. These I've never used. They're the glass picture frames. Might donate them. I might donate these. What else is in here? Dewdrops, I think these are called. I'm not sure. I think I was gifted to these, but you know what? I will use those for the fact that they look like those, what's really enamel dots. That's what they look like to me. So, and then these, I packaged these up separately years ago, and I labeled them. Like that one says beach and wedding and all this other kind of stuff I have in here. So I'm going to have to find a better way to store all those little tiny embellishments. And then I have this container here, and honestly, I don't know where these keys came from. Like, what the heck is this kind of a key? I'll have to ask my husband. It might be for guns or something. But I think these were my dad's keys, and I think I just shoved them in here because I didn't know what they were for. Well, my dad has been passed away now for many years, so I don't think we need the keys at all anymore. I think I could probably just throw those in the trash. But yeah, so that's it. I'm going to have to go through all the little details of this. And I keep all my ends of my envelopes when I alter my envelopes to a 6x6. So I keep all these little pieces for little pockets for mini books and that. So I'm going to have to find another place for those. So that's it so far. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to put in that cupboard after all this stuff is gone, but like I said, I was not using it. I like those little shelves. Those would be good for someplace else in the house maybe. So I will take those out and I will organize and then go to the next shelf and then the bottom shelf. Ta-da! One shelf is empty. I'm not sure what I'm going to put there. Maybe my stamps. Maybe my clear stamps I might fit in there. But I want to show you something really neat here. So I took everything that was in these containers, and a lot of them were embellishments and stuff like that. So I put them in with my trinkets, because if they were trinkets embellishments, my metal embellishments, I put them in there. I didn't put them in any order. I just made sure I put them in the container. Since I'm going to go in there and organize, I thought if they're in the place, I can organize those later. But something I'm really excited about is I took all my ribbons and twine and whatever was in here before it was just shoved in there. I just threw it in this container here because I have to go through all my ribbons and stuff like that. But look, all my chocolate boxes, I'm going to take these off, these foams. I just wanted to show you that they fit. I can fit so many of these boxes in here, and they fit so nice and tight. Let me see now that I took this off practically. They fit so nice and tight in here. They're not going to move around. I'm probably going to keep the lids off because putting off and taking off and putting on the lids again is just going to be even more frustrating. But just to throw things in here and grab things out of there is going to be so much nicer. So that's another little area that I organized, and I wasn't even meaning to organize that area yet. Oh, look, see, here's another little piece that I missed. And then what I'm not sure what I'm going to do with, I just have another container here, and then I'll go through that with a fine-tooth comb and see what I can donate and what I can, what I might use and what I might donate. But I'm really happy with this because, like I said, this is always beside me. I usually pull this out, this whole container. I pull it out for another workspace when I'm sitting here because I like to take up workspace. So I'm happy with that little drawer thing. I was thinking of doing that for a while now. I wasn't sure how it would work, and I'm happy that it works. So now to just organize the rest of this cupboard. So here I am making a job bigger for myself, as I usually do. I was just going to do one shelf. Then I thought, well, I might as well do them all. And then I thought, you know what? I think I want my stamps over there, and I want all my Xyron and binding products over here. So one shelf turned out to be 2 cabinets. And I took all of my photos and I put them in there, and I took all of my stamps out of my clear stamps and I put them here. And here's all my envelopes and bags, like totally making a bigger project out of one small little shelf I was planning on doing. But that's just how I roll. So I will keep at it. And my next thing is, look at all these little binding wires. They're all intertwined into each other like a coil of snakes. So I have to unwind them and figure out where they go, what sizes they are, and if they're even can be reused. Because I noticed some of them only have 2, so I don't know if I even need just the ones with only 2 binding left or 2 coils left. So I will get onto that, and I promise I won't come back until it's totally completed. So I just wanted to share with you that I completed 2 of my cabinets today. There's my stamping area. I call it my stamping area. I don't stamp over there, but I call it my stamping area because my inks are up there. And what I did was I more or less moved everything that was in this cabinet over to this cabinet. And the reason is because a lot of the times I just roll around in my chair. And if my stamps, which I use most often, are behind me, it's easier to just roll over there and get them. So what I did was I moved my Xyron machines over, so all of them and the refills are at the back. They're on the top shelf. And then the middle shelf, again, is my Bind It All, same as the other side was, and my Big Bite, or Crocodile, whatever that's called. And I put my rings for my Bind It All. They came, when you buy them, they come in these containers here, and I just wrote the color of the rings and the sizes, so it's easy for me to just grab them instead of grabbing them all and sorting through them. And then all the little extra pieces I put in here in one of these Ferrero Rocher chocolate boxes. Those come in handy, I'll tell you. Just for if I'm making little notepads and stuff like that. And then at the bottom, again, I put my chipboard mini albums. They might be moved elsewhere, but for now I'll just put them there. And I have way too much. I think I need to do a giveaway or start making up some mini albums because, man, I got a lot of those. So this one is completely done. And then over here what I did was I put my clear and red rubber stamps. And these were already labeled and everything. I organized those last year or something. But they're easy to pull out. They don't hit the top. But if I wanted to, I still have room to move everything down. I think 1 peg I would be okay. And then on the second shelf, I wanted this all to be kind of like stamping. So we have my stamps. And then this one here, I have my Prima stamps. They don't fit with my other cutesy doll stamps because the Primas are so much bigger. So I put those in there. And then these are backing sheets. I save all my backing sheets from my Xyron because I use them for when I'm gluing or when I'm inking or anything like that. And then you can just throw it away. And then here, this is one of those bigger stamping blocks. And then down here, I just have some extra of these sleeves for my stamps up here. And look, I have room to grow. I have another one of these containers too I can put on this side. So that's always nice to have room to grow. And I'm not sure if you remember, but I had a whole bunch of bags and envelopes and stuff like that. So my envelopes I put in my office area. They don't have to be in here. And these bags are also going to go in my office or packing area. But I'll show you what I did. I buy a lot of my bags at the fishing place. They, I guess fishermen put their tackle or lures and stuff like that in them. So these ones have the measurements on them, but some of them didn't. So I wrote like how big the bags were, like 8 inches long, 5 inches wide, and I went through that. A lot of these are also from like the dollar store. You can buy plastic bags from the dollar store as well. So I just put the measurements on them and stuck them in the bag. And this one's Stampin' Up! Ones. And then I have these for cards, these 6x6 size. I just put those ones near the back. And then on the other side, because this is bags and tags. No, it's supposed to be bags and tags. But it's not. It's actually just bags and envelopes, I guess, or bags and bags. I don't know, whatever. So anyways, I have some party boxes. I have some paper bags in here, and I have some pretty decorative bags. These ones like I got at the dollar store. And then some popcorn bags, never used. They're for craft of some sort. I have no idea what yet. And some decorative bags and some of these printed bags. So all my bags are in here, but I am still going to put these in with my packing area, because they don't really need to be in my craft room. So I feel good. I got 2 cupboards done today. Woohoo! Mind you, I don't know how long it's going to take me to do the rest of the room, but it'll take a while, I'm sure. So, one last look. Doesn't this just make you so happy? I zoomed. But, oh, this makes me so happy. It's all so nice and organized. So, 2 down. A heck of a lot more to go. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you all had a creative and a organized day. Bye now.